Today we're exploring Sweden, from the historic castle in Orenbro to the waterfront streets of Stockholm. We'll walk through the old town, visit City Hall, and step inside the Vasa Museum to see one of the world's best preserved ships. Let's get started. Sweden is a country of forests, lakes, and historic towns. As I cross the border, the landscape opens up into wide fields, quiet villages, and long stretches of spring greenery. It's a perfect place and a great start to this part of our journey. My first stop was in Orenbro. The city is known for the Orenbro Castle, a medieval fortress that's built on an island in the river. Its round towers and copper roofs make it one of Sweden's most recognizable landmarks. Walking around the castle, you see how the old defensive walls blend with the modern city. As you walk along the river, you can feel the calm and how welcoming it is. Orenbro is a small city, easy to explore and full of history, a perfect introduction to Sweden. From Orenbro, I continued east towards Stockholm. The drive passes through farmland, forests, and small towns with classic red Swedish houses. It's a simple, relaxing route that shows everyday life outside the big cities. Stockholm is built on 14 islands, connected by bridges and surrounded by water. And when I arrived, the city was quiet and the boats were moving in and out of the harbor. The historic buildings line the waterfront. As I walked along the streets to look at the sights, one of the main tourist attractions is the main cathedral. It stands nearby and it has peach-colored facade and tall clock tower. The statue of St. George and the Dragon tells the story of Sweden's fight for independence. It's one of the most photographed spots in the old town. Gamla stan, the old town. Gamla stan is one of the best preserved medieval centers in Europe. The narrow streets, colorful buildings, and cobblestones make you feel like stepping back in time. As I walked along the streets, the cobblestones were wet because it was raining there quite a bit that day.
we have an alphabet here from the Viking ages that looks different from ours, but we all
Stockholm's waterfront is active year-round. Ferries leave and come and go, along with sightseeing boats, and they do have historic ships that are permanently docked in the harbor. They have white sails, and they're permanently there. You can see a lot of beautiful sights just from this area alone, and you can see the spires of the Gamlastan from this region also. Stockholm City Hall is one of the city's most important buildings. It's known for hosting the Nobel Peace Prize banquet every December. Inside, the Blue Hall is large, open, and built from warm red bricks. The architect who designed this loved the different areas in Italy where they have these bricks. If I remember correctly, he actually brought these from Italy. As you walk through the building, it gives you a sense of Sweden's national pride and architectural style. In Stockholm City Hall, there's a gold room, one of the most striking spaces in the building. The walls are covered in more than 18 million mosaic tiles, and many of them with real gold leaf. The artwork shows scenes from Swedish history, including the Queen of the Lake, who represents Stockholm itself. The room was complete in the 1920s and is used for the reception after the Nobel Prize banquet. It's bright, reflective, and unlike anything else in the building. You walk through and you get a sense of Sweden's old pride and culture and its place in the world.
we have an alphabet here from the Viking ages that looks different from ours, but we all I just got the question of what the average rent is on the building that appears in this close to be the home of the journalist Mikael Blomqvist. And not far away from there, he lives surrounded the girl with the dragon is living in.
The Vasa Museum and the famous ship. On one of the islands is the Vasa Museum. It's home to a 17th century warship called Vasa. The ship sank in 1628 on its maiden voyage and was recovered in 1961, almost completely intact. The museum was built around the ship, with multiple levels so visitors can see it from every angle. The exhibit explains how it was built and why it sank, and also how it was preserved. Really interesting. I enjoyed my time there. It is something you definitely have to go and see. It's one of the most impressive historical displays in Scandinavia, and a highlight of any visit to Stockholm. The Vasa Museum is home to one of the world's best preserved 17th century ships. The Vasa sank in 1628, only minutes after leaving the harbor due to its instability in its design. It remained underwater for more than 300 years until it was raised in 1961. Today, the ship is almost entirely intact. Visitors can see its detailed carvings, massive hull, and exhibits explaining how the crew lived and how the ship was recovered. The museum is one of Stockholm's most popular attractions, offering a clear look at Sweden's naval history and the efforts it took to preserving its unique artifact.
Wanted the rest of Europe to know about him and Swedish people. So on the top you can see a boy with long hair and he's being crowned by two greetings. That little boy represents the king, Gustav II. He wasn't a boy. But he was a boy when his father
Some of my final thoughts on Sweden. Sweden combines history, water, and quiet beauty from Orenburg's castle to Stockholm's Old Town and the Vasa Museum. The country offers a mix of culture and everyday life that is easy to enjoy. They do also have a very strong connection to the Viking past. They do have a Viking museum that I did not have time to see on the tour I was at, but I would definitely want to see that if I had time. It was great. It's a place that feels calm, organized, and full of stories. My time there was memorable and adding a meaningful chapter to this adventure.